There are tons of things that you might not know about motorcyclists and the good things they do. The charitable aspects are just huge. There's an event that happens here, it's been going on for 20 years. It's called the Blessing of the Bikes, sponsored by F&J Racing. And last time, just a few months ago, raised several $1,000s for local use right here. This was money that was kept in this community, raised by people that don't live here, coming in to support a great cause. That's the type of thing that motorcyclists do. So as we discover these things throughout this, hopefully you'll learn what good motorcyclists do when they come into your community. I call them a temporary tourist because they're only here for a short while, but they definitely are contributing to the well-being and the economic part of your community. All right, when we get, we're going to be parking at the police station, and then everything is going to be taken right place where we walked yesterday. And the registration starts at 11 o'clock. The actual shows start at 1 o'clock. And from what they told me, we're looking at Ron to be doing the burnout about 4 o'clock. They've got the presentation of the awards for the bike show. And hopefully it shouldn't take too long so they can get the smoke burnout done, and they're going to be doing a burnout pit during some of that time. I'm not sure exactly how everything's going to go, but we'll just catch it what we can. When we get there, we'll talk to the organizers first, and then people that are registering for the bike show. We'll see if any of them want to talk about stuff. And we also, if maybe I can have you, I need to find a couple people that don't like motorcycles, that don't understand or something, to get a point of their point of view on some stuff. So if you can try to maybe see somebody, if you notice them, they're like looking at it like motorcycles or something. So I want to find out what their reasonings are for it, and maybe they're because they have misinformation. So that's one of the goals of this, is to help people understand what motorcycles are and what the motorcycling lifestyle is about. So we should hopefully be done by 5, I'm hoping. It might be 6 o'clock before we're done. It all depends on what's going on. So
I have my schedule wide open for everything.
Well, good. We'll go. And other than that, it'll be pretty much the same. And then I'm hoping to hear back on be able to do another episode. So there's some legalities involved with it because of the organization that it is, so they've got to clear things up. But I'm sure that we can still get coverage of some of it. Saying we're here at this, we're having a large motorcycle organization. We don't have to say who they actually are, which I don't think there'll be a problem. And I'm hoping there won't be, because we're helping let people know about all the good they do.
Right.
So we don't want to keep their name a secret, so we'll see what happens. Any questions?
You said something about badges for credentials.
I've got yours done, and should I get a headshot? I can get yours, and I'll mail it to you.
Okay.
Make a fine souvenir. And I guess that is it then.
Yep.
Everything good? All right. And I'm going to have Ron, there's many people that are going to do the burnouts wearing the glasses to get that actual footage of stuff, because there will be a difference, especially doing the burnout pit. Not as much their point of view, but still having that surround and the sound, actually knowing that it's not coming from somewhere, it's enveloping them. But with the guys doing the burnouts in the street, that would be good. So as you see, the color that we saw in the video, it's good contrast. I like the glasses. The audio picks up really good. It's just as you know, it's a lot different holding a camera and looking around. You see that it is a lot harder, and that's why I've learned to go like I'm panning, and people I've seen people looking at me like, why is he? Because I'm there, if I'm trying to get some pictures or using that snap function on it.
And I'll try to use Facebook, like I've put it out there many times. Boom, get here, get here, get here.
And Tom
get
is,
here,
like I said,
here.
Tom is really, I want to say that you did a lot of good putting the word out there and
I tried.
everything. So he was happy, and just the only thing is to watch out for posting too close to other posts on some of those pages, because some of those people like, oh, you're flooding with the same stuff. It's the same information. Pay attention. And it's like, all right, we understand, but again, I mean, come on.
Sometimes it's the event, and then it's about the motorcycle show at that event, so maybe it looks repetitious.
It might be, yeah.
But at the same time, it's the TV show
Yeah.
and not just the event, but I'm letting him know about the event.
Yeah, so again, it was just a little something that we want to make sure that we're
Usually I don't
try to stay away from getting negative. So, all right, we're getting close to the countdown. We're going to have to get out of here, and you know where you're going. Of course, I've got up early and been waiting, and what have I done? Not packed.
Oh no.
So, and I don't want to leave the room. It's so nice.
Is it?
There's a jacuzzi tub in there. Yeah. So yeah, it's yeah. So I think I'm gonna just live here for a while. But and they got a nice breakfast too. It's
Yes, they
decent. So all right, we will see you guys over there as quick as a bunny. So
Hop, hop, hop.
Motorcycles in Marshalltown here at the Baymont. Little production meeting, pre-production meeting. We're going to be heading over to the October Fest downtown, right on the historic square. A place where I'd like to see a monthly bike night happening, because it's really a nice, big area. A lot of greenery down there. So we'll see you guys down there. And again, thanks for watching About and Out with Pipes, Motorcycles in Marshalltown, right here on McTV. Thank you.
Somebody said you better be careful because you're going to get more than 145 bikes, and anytime you get more than 45 bikes, you got to have.
So that rider can scoop them up. It's just out, there's a lane that's 2 feet off the center. Let's just put it just outside of that for them.
Well, and it gets a little confusing because from one year to another, sometimes you have them
On both sides?
Both sides.
Last
Well,
year
you
it
have
was
them-
last year it was just one side.
Yeah, I think just one side.
All right, so who's the
You'll
judges?
clock yourself. if
Put
you're
'em on
trying
the
to
south
switch
side.
over.
Call out who's going to be the judges. So you know who you got beat out there right then.
Yeah, who wants to step up for that, for being a judge? One on each side.
For going outside the lanes?
Yeah, just watch the lanes. You gotta have
Well,
somebody
I'm in
watching.
the event, so I can't.
Oh, okay.
We're timing
Rick,
and
you wanna do
recording,
that?
so.
All right. I'm gonna be around there too, so if something's missing, just yell at me, Moody. I'll be there.
Just the girl they're going to
I have all the gremlins working today.
Well, it's a beautiful afternoon. I think it's almost afternoon now. We'll do official time check because it is quarter after. We're here downtown Marshalltown. Great location. And I can just begin to imagine this would be the second Saturday of May 2016. And the motorcycles are starting to roll in for bike night right here, Marshalltown. Think about how wonderful it would be to see all these people coming in from all these different areas right here to enjoy the great things that this town has to offer. The camaraderie, all the motorcycle enthusiasts that are here. #1 in the state for motorcycles right here, Marshalltown area. Iowa, #3rd in the state per capita, or in the country per capita. So this is a very strong, rich motorcycling area. But this is the October Fest that we are here for. There's going to be a bike show with several categories, some very cool trophies. We'll get a picture of those. And then also is going to be the rodeo games. They're going to have some for the kids as well. So we're going to have that kind of great fun that's going on. It's a family-friendly event. And then the Burnout pit is right there, as you can see. It's going to be a really cool event going on later on. And then the Burnout King for the Midwest will be here, Ron, in that 800 horsepower nitrous motorcycle oh man, it's a V8, it's a monster, it's huge, it's going to be crazy. The red and blue smoke is just going to be going down the street here. It's going to be just amazing. So we're glad you guys are tuned in. We're going to learn a little bit more about what goes on here. But it's a beautiful day for this. There's people here that are not motorcyclists, and that's what we want, to engage the public and to find out, hey, motorcycles are pretty cool. And most motorcyclists are really just like everybody else. So stay tuned. We'll be back with more right here. McTV, Marshalltown Community Television, right here. Motorcycles in Marshalltown. We'll be back. All right, the main big attraction is now just rolled into the town square here. We've got some incredible machines here, these V8, and we'll let the camera pan down and check them out. Of course, the trikes, I can say, oh yeah, cool, V8 on a trike, but here's a two-wheel bike with a V8 in it. Just crazy amount of power, and we're gonna be doing some major burnouts. Of course, this bike here, the third one, is, you notice the tank on the back. It's just a small bottle of nitrous. I believe it does about 800 horsepower. And we're gonna let him run down the street here, and his tires produce colored smoke. Red and blue, I believe, is the usual colors. So that's gonna be pretty cool. That'll be taking place. We've got the burnout contest as well, the motorcycle games, lots of cool stuff. There's lots of people that are showing up here. Some are obviously motorcycle enthusiasts, some might be, and some possibly aren't, because you can't tell unless somebody's on the bike or wearing all the gear. Can't really tell who a motorcyclist is or isn't, unless that thing is, because after all, they're just people just like we are. So we're going to try to get a hold of some of the other people, organizers for the show here. But yes, this is going to be quite the show later on right here in the historic square of Marshalltown, Iowa. And I do appreciate you guys watching. There's going to be some good stuff coming up, so stay tuned. We'll be back with some interviews with some of the organizers right here at the Oktoberfest, Marshalltown, Iowa, USA. So let's go check them. Here we are with one of the organizers. Now, tell everybody your name and your position with the function here today.
Hi, my name's Marilee Weatherman. I'm the chairperson for the motorcycle show and rodeo. I'm also on the Oktoberfest board, but this
and a past president.
And a past president. And a female bike owner and rider. Gotta tell ya, love it.
Cool. What kind of bike do you have?
I have a 2004 Victory Kingpin.
Oh, it's not too small of a bike. That's a pretty sized bike.
It hauls ass.
Well, that's, you know, acceptable.
It has more speed than I need, but.
Well, but it's better to have something and not need it than to need it and not have it. If you had to get out of the way, you need to have a little bit of throttle in there.
Attitude adjustment.
Yeah. How long have you been riding?
Pretty much all my life. I grew up on a farm and had all kinds of vehicles to go on. So yeah, since I was a little kid.
Good.
Yeah.
So excited to be over there checking out the trikes. It's going to be fun.
Man, their presence just coming in. The roar is fabulous.
Yes.
I'm so glad they're here.
So how many years have you been doing the motorcycle part of this function?
Well, I've been doing it 8, and we've been doing it for 9 years.
9 years.
Yes.
And the Oktoberfest has actually been going on for quite a while.
Yeah, and that's debatable. It's like 30 years somewhere.
I heard 28.
Okay. You probably have the exact number. I don't.
And I don't know where I got that from. I don't know.
I'll go with that.
Sounds good. So at least 28.
Yeah.
And it goes on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and of course now Sundays the motorcycles. But there's carnivals, all kinds of festivals, car show that went on Friday.
Right.
So it really is a great community event, and the motorcycles being part of it is wonderful. And I can't help but think, seeing all the motorcycles, as I said earlier, this would be so wonderful if this was actually the second Saturday of May 2016. It was the first bike night just following Newton's bike night, and the bikes are starting to roll in. So it's like, it's here. I don't see why they can't say, well, we can't do that, because we've proven we can do it.
The community of Marshalltown needs to consider this and bring it in. More bikes.
It's good for a lot of things. So the hotels, the businesses, motorcyclist shop, they do all kinds of things that everybody else does.
Children love motorcycles. so fun.
Oh, and you'll go see. We'll see as you see weeks later all the kids that are going to go crazy over the motorcycle stuff, and most motorcyclists are really the salt of the earth, they're the best of America, and raising money for charitable events just is crazy. So, but I appreciate your support and letting me come here and letting the crew here be part of the television show.
I appreciate you
So
being
yes,
here.
well,
It's
awesome.
great.
Yes,
Great.
this is so good.
You
Well,
too.
well, are you going to do any of the games, or you got to do all your work and stuff?
I gotta work. I just
Yeah.
have to work. No, I have to try and keep things moving along.
There was
So-
one lady here that said she did the games last year, first time ever. She was consistent. She placed last, but she got a bigger bike and she's just not too comfortable on it yet. So but that's great that you've got more women involved in the sport.
Exactly, and she could be the passenger on someone else's bike, and you know, a lot of the games are.
She wants to.
Yeah.
She wants the throttle.
Yeah, it's most like most
Yes,
women.
yeah,
They
yeah.
want that vibration or whatever.
That control of the yes, the intense power and stuff. So
Yeah.
and we've got a couple gals that are riding those big V twin. I mean big V. Well, they're not V twins. They're V8s. So yeah, this is great stuff. So we'll definitely look forward to having a great day, and anything we can do for you guys, let us know. And if you got something special that you want somebody to talk or to share their point, make sure you let us know, because we want to share as much as we can.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Good. Thank you for coming.
My pleasure.
And it was funny because I asked Les, one of the guys that helps stage the bikes, and I said, "Do you have a big enough area for the V8s?" And he said, "They're going to park wherever they want to park."
Yes, and they got their own,
Absolutely.
And
we
Tom,
are.
Tom Reynolds, what an
Yes,
incredible
yes.
wealth of resources and help, and get the burnout stuff, and making everybody feel at home, and just promoting so well, and really just a wonderful resource for the motorcycle
I couldn't
community.
do it without him. His contacts.
He's kind of
he did
responsible for me being here
Yeah,
too.
I love
Not
it.
he. I mean, for Marshalltown and meeting Jackie with F&J Racing, the Blessing, and with
the burnout pit.
everything.
And,
Yes.
prizes and announcers and judges, and he just a wealth of information.
Come here, Tom. Come here. We need.
You were your ears burning?
You wait a while? Okay. He's busy. He's got stuff going on. We got to do everything together. So, but folks, again, Motorcycles of Marshalltown right here at the square. You can see this is possible. So we'll be back with more stuff. And again, thank you.
too.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll be back, guys.
I say at this time, this gentleman to my right, his name is Pipes. He is responsible for setting up a TV show in Marshalltown called Bikers of Marshalltown, or Motorcycles of Marshalltown. I'll let you explain to you just exactly what it is. This is Pipes.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Yes, my name is Pipes. I happen to be the #1 MC for motorcycle events in the Midwest. I do Newton Bike Night, Indianola Winter Set. Next weekend I'll be in Woodstock, Illinois for the Iron Invasion, which is cars and bikes, all the old pre-76 bikes, pre-64 cars. But a lot of motorcycle events throughout the Midwest. Did Conesville, going down to Orlando for the American International Motorcycle Expo to do some video stuff down there, do some radio shows. But wanted to do a TV show about motorcycles that show all the good things that motorcyclists do. And the fact that many motorcyclists, you wouldn't be able to tell they were motorcyclists if they took off the vest or the boots or the Harley shirt. Are you a motorcyclist, ma'am? In the yellow shirt? But you're an enthusiast? You like motorcycles? So but you wouldn't know that you like motorcycles because you don't have anything on that says motorcycles. So just like everybody else, are you a motorcyclist, sir? You just look like somebody like anybody else. And that's what motorcyclists are. There's a lot of confusion that some people think some motorcyclists are bad. They see a group of motorcycles riding through a town, and more than likely that's a charity run. They used to be called poker runs, but then the gambling aspect of things somehow with our great government couldn't call them that or this or that. I don't know where it stands now. But these guys and gals come for long distances, come to an area and pay money to go on a ride. And that money goes to help something locally. Like just a few weeks ago, the Abate chapter here did a run to benefit the Veterans Home right here in Marshalltown. So, hey, big shout out for the incredible Ames Harley-Davidson dealer. And if I botch this name up, Zylstra? Yeah. And he's the guy that told me that Marshalltown has more motorcycles, this area, per person than anywhere in the state. And Iowa, as anybody saw the Times Republic article a few weeks ago, that Iowa is the number 3 in the country for motorcycle ownership. 1 in 18 for that is. So for every 18 people, there's a motorcycle. Number 1 in the nation here. So I see all these good things that motorcyclists do, and it's not known. So as I was saying, people see these rides going through town, and you might be a little inconvenienced, and it's a good thing because they're raising money. The blessing of the bikes raised thousands of dollars, and people ride hundreds of miles to show up for this event to leave money to help people that money stays right here in this community. So it's a great resource, and motorcyclists, everybody likes seeing the bikes and the cool stuff that happens with them. So that's why I decided that this was a place that I wanted to do this television show. I've been warmly received by a lot of the businesses in the community. A shout out to the Best Western over there. They helped me out. Culver's does a bike night. They helped me out. Baymont, the Inn and Suites, they helped me out being here. And the television show is eventually going to be on the Marshalltown Community Television, MIC-TV, 121.8. It's going to be a while because we've still got some more filming to do, and then it has to get all put together. But believe me, with the great help of my assistant here that lives locally, Tammy, she will put the information out, and it's going to be shared, and we will let you know when this is going to be on. It'll also be on YouTube and a bunch of other stuff. So if there's anybody here that doesn't like motorcycles and wants to tell me why they don't like motorcycles and wants to be on the show, I want to hear why and know what the reasons are, so maybe we can come to a conclusion as to, hey, they aren't that bad. So again, if there's anybody that doesn't like motorcycles, find us, and we'd like to talk to you. And if there's anybody that's got an interesting story, find us also. We're going to be filming the games and the burnout contest and all that stuff. And I want to give a shout out to these guys wearing my sponsor shirts from Hupy and Abraham. You guys look sharp in those shirts. So thank you guys. And again, this is a great thing. Tell your friends that you're here. If there's anybody that likes bikes, they got to get down here. And again, find me. If you don't like motorcycles, seriously, please let me know. And we'll love to hear your story and why you think motorcycles shouldn't be around or whatever the story is, because you deserve to be heard as well. So I'm going to give it back. This is, very few people do I have a lot of respect for their command of their vocal cords and their ability to talk and to sound just so amazing on a sound system. And yeah, and I've had the pleasure of working with this guy a few times. And I got a lot of respect. We were a little button head a little bit, and there was a little bit of respect that first time at the Blessing of the Bikes. But I've come to love this guy, and what a great resource he is for this community and the motorcycling. So please, everybody, first, can y'all make a big round of applause for the organizers for the whole Oktoberfest, the whole thing, all 4 days. Make some noise if you love Oktoberfest. And now do me a favor, make some bigger noise for the folks that organized today's event, the motorcycle rodeo, the games, the bike show, and the burnout. Make a big round of applause. Make some big noise for all those folks. And number 3, it's now my pleasure to return the microphone to a man that I got great respect for. Please make some noise. This is Moody again. Thank you, Moody. Love you, brother. Love you, man.
Just a second. I need somebody up here to keep track of who wins out of this. All right, on your mark, get your foot back behind our shooter. On your mark, get set. Go. Oh, you gotta wait till she gets back. Now go.
Wait for Selena to go cross the line. No. You gotta wait for her to cross the line. Keep coming.
Right here.
Wow, good job, guys. Wait till they cross the line. There you go, good job.
All right, here we go. On your mark. Get set. Go. Well, I think he's a little enthusiasm out there. I'm pretty appreciative. All right, concentration. On your mark, get set, go. Another clean run. On your mark. Uh-oh. Get on your bike so you can fall over. Get set. Go. Strong hand by coordination. Whoa!
Lost the ball, Jay?
Yeah, well, there's nothing for him. But I really have a lot, at least he tried. At least he tried. Yeah, I know, not your way too.
Jared, come save him.
I got you training wheels, Paul.
He's not used to this bike, so.
Not really practice or anything, but you do want to sports her, right? And you're on a Honda.
That's the problem.
I need my bike. I don't like Hondas.
Oh, practice on it. Here in the end, James and Lucas, you're on deck. Charlie and Andy, you're in the hole. All right, on your mark. Get set. Go. On your mark. Get set. Go. The object has been on two wheels to keep the tires in between the lines. His front tires are wider than the lines. Think I'll stand behind you to watch the rear wheel? Oh, don't go too fast. It's on time, dear. It's on time. That I don't think you gotta worry about putting your feet in. On your mark, get set, go.
On time.
Where's my leg? There it is. Get set. Go. Hold it out, hold it out. Hold it out like that. Hold it out like that.
guys are going to have to watch the TV show because it is video glasses, prototypes, so they're available. These are just some really improved ones. But this guy that won, his face, his determination, I would put up against anybody here. That guy was not going to lose. So give him a big round of applause!
That was incredible. His determination shown on his face. Great effort by all of them. Good fun, motorcycles in Marshalltown, right here, Oktoberfest. They're running the full 6-pack. Will be interesting to see. Of course, to get into the adults, you ever see we do 2-gallon jugs? That is intense.
All right, guys, are ready? You saw how it was done? How the other guys did it. All right. Guys ready down here? Ready down here? When I say go, pick it up, hold it out to your sides as long as you can. On your mark. Get set. Go.
She's still going!
She would have kept on going. Put it up, no. Straight out. Straight out. Straight out. Not up. Out here. It's got to be straight out.
Better bring it out a little bit, Garland.
Straight out.
You start to shake a little. Give a hand.
Did we win some windshield wiper?
Someone on in, he's going somewhere, he's walking in place.
What's that?
You see her?
I can't hear you over the applause.
You turn back around your backside, you can run on the front side.
David Lefty. Come on, Jason. David Lefty.
Bring it up and yell, go. Oh, here we go. And on the floor. On your mark, get set, go. All right, on your mark, get set, go. go. On your mark, you come up here, you come all the way up here. Okay. On your mark, get set, go. Get set, go. On your mark, get set, go. Now, if you guys don't train kind of restore this concentration, and you might get wet. Nice one. Get set, go. Told you somebody's gonna get wet. On your mark, get set, go. Yeah, that's just once. Still a little nervous. Go! On your mark, get set, go! On your mark, get set, go!
How far do they
Come back
go?
here now.
Left! 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 Right! Confuse them! Left! Right! Left! Left!
Go.
Left! 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 Right!
He's tapping on the leg for a reason.
Go left! Back here! Left! Nap time!
Oh, guess we're done.
Yeah, coach. Put the big guy on the card. Put the little guy, coach. Get set. Go.
Nobody's.
Bro, we need some encouragement from the crowd here.
Come on! Get him!
No, turn around.
Left! Left!
Turn around.
Left! Right! Left! Left! Go! 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 Go!
Good job.
Left! 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 Left!
Keep going. Keep going.
Left!
Keep going.
Your other right. Your other right.
Go off the other one. The other one.
She said, just go for it, go straight. And I was like all over the place.
I like how he's throwing Ivan's heads up here somewhere.
Forward to your right. To your right. You're
Left! Left!
Left! Left!
Keep forward. Keep going. Come to that boys. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Back up.
Go. Towards like that, go. Get set, go. Go. That's it. You can't find Snyder. Trophy, full custom, Michael Lear. That's me, how are you? Vintage, how are you?
Vintage. Yeah. And I want to thank Central Iowa Welding for putting these trophies together for Marley Cars, and I think they're so cool.
Trophy, Forster class, Marty Pender. Metric Cruiser, Spider Pig. Sometimes when you got time. Yeah, when you got time. Yeah. V-Twin, Tyler Heatherton. Am I saying that right? Are those functional? Touring class. Yeah, Brett Bird. Good. Sport class, Chris Harding. Uh-oh. Yeah, broken part already. In the trike class, Deb Vetters. All right, now that is your motorcycle show class winners. So I'm going to give a little clue.
What do you guys think? Is this some cool stuff? I know I'm enjoying it. Motorcycles in Marshalltown. Check it.
You guys gotta make some big noise! Oh, yeah, that's our exhibition during burnout. Now, it is your turn. We brought in a burnout machine. If you want to get on there and do some burnouts of your own, look at it this way. The only time that you can run 150 mile an hour or more, create all sorts of air and noise pollution in the middle of Main Street in Marshalltown, Iowa, and not get a kid.
We're here at the Oktoberfest, and we're in one of the stands, and this is really a cool group of gentlemen. A couple guys I had talked to last night. One gentleman has 2 sons that have Eagle Scout membership or status, and really a great organization. And I'm here with Garland. And Garland, tell me a little bit about what you guys do. Now, you talked about it last night, the sending kids to camp.
Right, we do a lot of different fundraisers to help send our boys to camp. Now, we not only send them to local camps, but we also take them on larger camps. We take them out west. We just took to a group to Yellowstone a couple years ago. The Old Faithful has been out to Wyoming and in there.
Say
We've done
Wyoming
Big
here.
Horn Camp.
Move
We
off
spent
to
a
the
lot of different
side.
places. We've
Do
been
not
to
stand
Medicine
directly
Mountain
in
at
back. You
the
will
Black
be
Hills.
eating hot
So
rubber.
tell me, you guys do these, you're selling food here to raise money so that the guys, there's some kids that might not be able to afford, but this way everybody that's in the troop gets to go on these camps?
Absolutely. There's never been a kid that we have not made enough money to make sure he could make camp.
And now you've been with the Scouts for how long?
I've been there probably 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah, I went through 2 Eagles.
You're the gentleman with the 2 Eagles?
I got the 2 Eagles. That's what
That's
these are.
that's
right
right.
here.
That's, you know, I should have remembered. And here I'm talking about you, and you're so humble. You say, "Hey, that's me. That's me."
Yeah.
So I want to say congratulations to you for
Thank you.
raising 2 great boys and being an inspiration and continuing on for the Scouting tradition and raising money, spending your own time to be here. That's wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And what's the troop number?
329 out of LeGrand, Iowa.
329. Well, thank you very much. Many more years of service to you. And thank you to the rest of you guys, especially you, sir. You guys are great, and we're going to see if we can't do a little shout out for you guys.
That was a great show.
Yep, very good. So there you go, folks. 2 Eagle Scout sons. How crazy cool is that? So we're going to go check out the burnout pit and get some of that cool action. And we're going to come back and we're going to talk to the gentleman. Here, show this up here. We're going to talk to the folks that are involved with this pig on top of their stand. We'll find out more about that as we continue right here, Oktoberfest, Motorcycles in Marshalltown. About now with, of course, me Pipes. We're going to go check out those burnouts. Let's go. There you go, folks. What a great day that's been. It started a little bit earlier today. Registration 11. The games and rodeo stuff started at 1 o'clock. We had the burnouts down the street. There's some severe marks down to Maine. There's right here. And of course, the burnouts, we saw one guy so casually sitting there. When I saw the look on his face, I knew he was going for that tire pop, and he certainly did. We had great participation, great crowd. I'm telling you, this is definitely the town to be doing a great big bike night monthly. Motorcycles in Marshalltown. I'm telling you folks, it's a good thing all the way around. So again, we appreciate everybody watching, and look for us out there at the different events, wherever we may be. If you see us, let us know that you saw the show, because I definitely appreciate your support. So until next time folks, as always, enjoy the ride.